Welcome to day 6 of 20 days of calm with Tiffany, and we've spent the last couple of days, the last 5 days of course, trying to get to know ourselves on a deeper level. And this is day 6. Now we're getting into the emotional regulation itself. Now we're going to be learning how to properly regulate ourselves. Welcome. I am still Tiffany, your emotional intelligence coach, and let's get right into it.
20 days of calm with Tiffany.
I want you to close your eyes and picture yourself in front of an ocean. Picture yourself staring deep into the ocean and just taking a deep breath. And breathe out. Breathe in that fresh air from the sea. And breathe out. This program is being sponsored by Switch Hub. I hope you guys have been following them. They are a cross-border payment platform where you can convert your money, convert your crypto also, and of course, have it delivered within minutes into your account, if not seconds, by the way. I'm here to tell you today that you're not overreacting. You are over-remembering. You see that thing that happened to you yesterday that put you on hyper-vigilant mode? That you just cannot stop remembering. And every time you remember, your body is like, oh my God, how could this have happened to me? How could I have reacted like this? It didn't start yesterday. It started years ago. It was something that happened years ago that your body never forgot, and yesterday reminded you of it. Let me explain to you how a trigger works, because a lot of people think trigger is something that makes you angry, but it goes deeper than that. I'll paint you a picture. Have you ever heard someone say things like, they don't used to shout on me, oh, they don't used to shout on me. I don't like it when people shout on me, because probably when they were growing up, their mom always yells. And then growing up, they detest people shouting on them. So even when their partners slightly raise their voice at them, they shut down, because you just reminded them of how their mother used to scream at them. So where does trigger come from? Here's what your brain does. Every single time you experience something that is emotionally significant, like shame, guilt, regret, embarrassment, every time you have any emotionally significant experience, your brain stores it. So the next time something happens that comes remotely close to what you had experienced in the past, the file gets reopened, and then you get flooded with the same set of emotions. So you're probably not reacting to your partner who raised their voice at you, but you're reacting to that parent who used to scream at you. So you're actually not reacting to your friend who just made a joke. You're reacting to that day everybody in class made fun of you. So your trigger was never about today. It's the wound that you carried from while you were growing up, from all of the emotionally significant experiences that you have had over time. This is why similar situations keep setting you up. This is why some people have more effect on you than the other. And that's why you can be completely fine this minute, and the next minute you're spiraling. One look, one statement can send you down the rabbit hole. It is not because you're weak. It is because your body is trying to protect you from something you thought you had moved on from, but is still actively present in your filing system. So what do you do about this? You actively stop blaming the trigger and start getting more curious about the wound. What is broken in me that made me react like this? What was the experience I had that was similar to this that is making me behave in this manner? Why did I make this choice? What led to me making this particular decision? You start asking questions, and not because you want to blame yourself, but because you're curious as to why. So the next time you're activated, I need you to pause and ask, what am I feeling in my body right now? This is a familiar feeling. When was the first time I felt this? What did this situation just remind me of? The answer will tell you more about yourself than the trigger ever could. When you understand your triggers, people will stop having so much power over you. Not because they will stop doing things that will get you offended or angry, but because you will finally understand that it was never about them. It's always been about you. For today's assessment, I want you to write down 3 emotional triggers that you have. 3 behaviors or 3 emotional triggers that activate you. That once you hear this thing, you just start seeing red. I need you to write it down. 3. And for each one, I need you to write down the emotion behind these triggers. When these behaviors occur, what emotion do you feel? I need you to write it down and send to my DM at Tiffany Speaks, and let us dissect it together. Let us talk about it. And I hope you know that the more you commit to this assessment, the easier your growth gets. I might just say, oh, okay, let's continue. It's because I know that there are things I want to tell you that you probably would need to hear to clarify what you just wrote. So you have to show dedication to this assessment. I want us to take an affirmation. Close your eyes and say these words to yourself. I am not my triggers. What triggered me yesterday was connected to my old wounds, and now I see it clearly. My triggers no longer control me. I give myself permission to feel without reacting. I am safe. I am aware. And I am healing. If you said those affirmations after me, I can already tell that you're ready for growth. And after 20 days of calm, I promise you, your life would not be the same again. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Send this to your loved one who you know will benefit greatly from this 20 days of calm. Keep basking in grace, in calmness, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.